Okay, let's talk a little bit about pizzicato on the bass. So just for short review, what we talked about last week was setting up the bass. Remember, I'm going to put my feet flat on the floor. I'm going to make myself sit as tall as I can. Bass sits on my left leg. We want the nut right here to be about even with our eyebrow or the top of your ear, somewhere in that area. And then, yeah, that's how you set the in pin, is by getting this up. I want to be able to reach all the way past the bridge so I know the bass is high enough. That's going to allow me, when I start playing with the bow, that's going to allow me to use the bow. So for the pizzicato proper technique, we are going to hold the bow in our hand. Just be careful. We want to try to not touch the horsehair at all. So we're going to put the frog in our palm and wrap our fingers around, and then we're just going to leave our index finger out right here so that we can actually pluck the string. So remember from your materials the names of the strings or the notes of the strings. The thinnest one over here on my left, your right, is G. The next one is D. The next one is A. And the largest one over here closest to you is E. So we have G as in George, D as in dog, A as in alpha, E as in Edward. Okay? G, D, A, E. So let's start with the G string right here. So we've got the bow curled up. I'm going to go down to the end of the fingerboard, put the fleshy part of my finger right next to the G string, and without snapping the string, I'm just going to kind of pull up and away, and that makes a really pretty round pizzicato tone. Okay? When we do our play along, I want you to try that. Then I'm going to go over to the D string. That. And if I learn how to do pizzicato with the bow in my hand, I learn the proper technique right off the bat, and I don't have to adapt it later. And go to the A string, like that, and then the E string. And that makes a really nice sound. Okay, let's try some counting and playing exercises. So what we're going to do, we're going to count to 4 over and over. We're going to say 1 take, 2 take, 3 take, 4 take. You try that. Good, okay. Every time we get to 1, we're going to pluck the G string. Let's try that. Count off. 1 take, 2 take, 3 take, 4 take. 1 take, 2 take, 3 take. 1 take, 2 take, 3 take, 4 take. 1 take, 2 take, 3 take, 4 take. 1 take, 2. Now we're going to go to the D string. 1 take, 2 take, 3 take, 4 take. 1 take, 2 take, 3 take, 4 take. 1 take, 2 take, 3 take, 4. You get the idea. I want you to practice that on all of your strings, and then I want you to do it with your eyes closed so you know you're learning how to play the instrument without looking at it, because in a couple of weeks you're going to be looking at music and not looking at your bass. So set up your hand, close your eyes. 1 take, 2 take, 3 take, 4 take. 1 take, 2 take, 3. You see, I can always find that G string. I know exactly where it is because I practiced enough. It's like touching my nose. I don't have to look at my nose. Same thing. I can touch any of these strings without looking at them. All right? Hit me up with the questions. Good luck.